Morning? Yeah, it's still morning here. Okay. How's everyone doing? We interrupt this typically scheduled Friday Night Funkin' cover channel to do something entirely different. I heard the theme song from Attack on Titan's final season this morning, and oh my god. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so freaking good. I was like, oh, okay, we're stopping everything else we're doing, and we're going to cover this right now immediately, because there hasn't been a theme song this good in a really long time. I've had the original Attack on Titan theme, Season 1, sitting around in my kind of work in progress folder. I'm so excited I can't talk. For months we've been sitting on that, but this just goes so hard I couldn't not do it. Let's take a listen, folks. Here's the song we're going to be covering. Pro Tools, come on, play nice. Oh, Pro Tools, what are you doing? Okay, we're gonna keep chilling while I restart Pro Tools. But, I can't believe this friggin' program. I'm just gonna switch to FL Studio, because screw this. No. Did I just come back from mugging at Vilma? I'm just wearing a hoodie. It's cold. I'm in the Northeast US. I'm cold. That's all. I'm in a basement, for God's sakes. Hoodies are comfy. I'm not going anywhere today. What's up, Scarlett? How's it going, Juliana? The Angel Game DC. I can't just appear out of nowhere. Roberta, I did. Let's see if Pro Tools will play this time. But yeah, I heard the Attack on Titan theme this morning. It absolutely slaps. It's really heavy and genty. Do you see Captain America in the back? Yeah, let's talk about them. Hang on, I can switch off my blur filter for a second, because they're worth seeing, because they're awesome. Boop. Oh, did we just lose camera entirely? What? Why would that kill my camera entirely? That sucks. Okay. Everything's broken. It's all gone, folks. Okay. I just broke everything. That's okay. Hopefully you can still hear me, because I can't hear a damn thing. There's Cap. There is Tony. Here's Spidey. And these are all from right when Civil War came out. The movie Civil War, not the comics. And then finally here in the glare from this light bulb, let me turn this off. Yep. You can't see it, but there's a very like grim dark drawing of Link from Zelda. Yeah, that's fun. Anyway, let's see if Pro Tools wants to behave itself, and if not, then this stream is over. There we go. Oh, it's starting. It's trying to. It's trying to. Pro Tools, you're killing me right now, bro. We're live. You can't do this. I can't believe this. Yeah, the final season of Attack on Titan's crazy. Absolutely wild. Pro Tools, this is the worst Pro Tools has been in a really long time. Maybe we do this in Ableton today, if Pro Tools really doesn't want to get its act together. Is there a, let's see if there's a plugin that could be causing this right now. This is just a blank session, though. Oh, jeez. Okay, Pro Tools, you're going down. Yeah, you can quit. We're just going to start a blank session then. This is a tragedy. Absolute tragedy. Vilma, what account are you normally on? Is this the end of Pro Tools? Probably. Only one copy of Pro Tools can be run at a time. What's happening? What's up, Caden? Oh, we're just going to start a blank session file from scratch. Man, if this completely tanks, I'm just going to switch what the stream is about and we'll work on GentBot or something, because this is killing me. I'm dying. Welcome to audio engineering, folks. Everything goes wrong at the worst times possible. Like Murphy's Law is nowhere more in effect than in audio production. Okay, we're going to create a new one. Rumbling. We're not going to get a template involved. I'm just going to see if it'll play. Play some freaking audio. Because I would like to hear this song. I think we're good. There we go. Okay, so that is ridiculous, right? That just goes, I think, irresponsibly hard was the way I put it on the Discord. It's just absurd. So let's get things lined up here. Here's our intro. There's our first drop. There's our first verse. Well, only verse, really. There's our pre-chorus, and finally our chorus. And then we have one more drop at the end, right? Okay, so this goes just ridiculous. We're going to pull in the drum mix from... Yeah, let's do triple treble. That works. Dean slamming the buttons to separate the sections hits just as hard. I do hit my keyboard really hard. My wife has complained about that before. Especially because I have a mechanical keyboard and it just sounds like I'm clapping two giant pieces of plastic together every time I type. Let's program some drums. This is gonna sound sick. Let's just go through. I get to do some real metal drum transcription. This will be fun. I'll kind of talk through it as I'm going. Right off the bat, we're hitting with kick and snare. Actually, probably not kick, or probably not snare, just kick. And some cymbals. So just a nice big, like, foot in both hands, just... Some open hi-hat. Snare drum and floor tom. Another kick and crash. Double floor toms. We're going to make it a flam, so one hit's just slightly different from the other. This helps give it a little more body. We're going to program in that kick pattern first. The kick hits every time the guitar hits, so they're right in sync with each other. Cool. We get our snares on beat 3 because this is a halftime groove, and it sounds like we have a nice high-pitched crash we're using as our timekeeper in the right hand. And same thing, but we end on a nice snare flam at the end here. Same thing here, but we're tripling up on those cymbals, so we're doing triple hits there. We got a little fill here. Let's listen to it. Hey, I'm glad to hear that, AHJ. What's up, HP Lee? Oh, let's find those kicks. Oh, those are wild placements. Ah, I got those wrong. Later, Juliana. Now we're going to listen in on the hi-hat for a second. Seems like it's doing just a nice... Something just fell behind me. Creep me out. My cat's around here somewhere, probably. We're doing mostly just these eighth notes, alternating intensity, because the hand goes like hard, soft, hard, soft. So much of programming drums is literally imagining what the hands are doing, which is why it helps to really actually be a drummer when you're programming drums. Even if you don't learn to play, just watch some videos on how to play drums, and your drum programming will get so much better if you're actually picturing where the hands are at any given time. Okay, nice little fill here. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, HP Lee. I'm glad to hear you're following the tutorial. Can I make an Evacuate remix? What's that from, Fish the Dude? AHG, any tips on making a unique and neat beat? That's a tricky question. To make something unique, okay. There's a there's a word we use in the YouTube world. I think it came from Ludwig. Yoink and twist. So basically take something that's really good and then change one or two things about it. Just literally pick any random thing. So even if you start with the most basic rock beat, like this. Let me mute the rumbling for a second. Even if you change one thing about that, like where this snare goes. Now that's different. And you can keep going that way, just changing little things at a time. That was obviously a really silly example, but if you take a groove, a beat you like, and learn it from somewhere, and you should always be learning and covering and stealing ideas from other people, and then change them a little bit to make them your own. That is everything I do. That's my whole philosophy. When's God Rays going to be uploaded? Next week, I think. Why is my voice so echoey? That's a good question. Is it echoey? What does it sound like? Hang on, let me listen to it. Check 1 2, check 1 2. Doesn't sound echoey to me. Fish the Dude, which mod? I know it's from Friday Night Funkin'. It's so bright outside, the Dean's condemned to an endless white void. Yeah, that's pretty much what living in upstate New York is like, Puddles. Oh, thanks, AHJ. That sounds like we're at the same beat we had back here. Let's grab that again. Oh, a little different in this measure. That's okay, Manny. Thanks for coming by. Hey, thanks, Lord Roxo. What's this last fill measure gonna sound like? Oh, it's actually pretty much the same. We got a nice build here. I have a really lazy way of doing builds in Pro Tools. I'm just gonna put these in. And then we make Pro Tools. Just make them louder as they go. Here we move to using our ride cymbal as a timekeeper. Now, which instrument you use as a timekeeper in your drum beats is a huge defining feature. Manny, thank you so much. Hey, thank you. You're amazing. Anybody who joins memberships, you have no idea how much you're helping me out. It's so good. It just means I can do more of this for all of you, and it's so awesome. The instrument you're using as your timekeeper, which is what I call whatever your right hand is doing while you're playing drums. Here, it's the crash cymbal up here. Sounds really big and heavy. Here, it's the hi-hat, and it sounds really controlled and funky. It's down here. And then finally, here we move to it being the ride cymbal, which is a more open sound. It's really common in choruses of songs. Oh, thanks, Manny. Get a nice floor tom flam again. Oh, I like that fill. You can learn so much just from transcribing songs like this. Just literally sitting down with the song and trying to write out exactly what you hear again. When I'm going to do another tutorial for Friday Night Funkin', I don't know. I might do one tomorrow. I really wanted to do a bunch of like just straight up modding tutorials, like how to put a character into Psych Engine, how to put a stage into Psych Engine, and then how to, make more songs. I do plan to do that either this week or next, for sure. Oh, stuff gets different there. Here we move back to the open hi-hat. You have 10 minutes before you're being kidnapped to play video games with an angry Scotsman. Manny, I'm gonna need you to elaborate, because what? Bye, HP. Thanks for hanging out. Oh. Peter, what got me to cover Attack on Titan? If you can tell by the faces I'm making, it's because I really, really like this song, and I think it slaps really, really hard. Do it over Dio. Am I ever going to make versus Taro? I was actually talking with Sugar Ratio about that this morning, so maybe. Oh. Okay, and it just stops there, right? That's fun, Manny. First class trouble. What's that? Oh, is it? It looks like almost an Among Us kind of thing. Oh yeah, follow me on Twitter. That'd be fun. I am on Twitter a lot. I've been on there a lot more recently, and I grew from like 200 followers to 1,000 in the last week. So I guess I'm doing something right. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, come hang out on Twitter. I talk about a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff on JetBot and Friday Night Funkin' stuff and just music in general. Definitely come check it out. That sounds really cool, Manny. That's really cool. Cool, these drums actually sound really good. Probably because they're already pre-mixed and everything, and I already spent hours mixing them, and we just pulled in a preset, so that's good. Hey, thank you so much. Do it over. We'll see you later, Fakri. Will I cover what I've planned before? Oh yeah, don't worry, Peter. I'm getting back to it. I just needed to do this right away. I've been like so deep into Friday Night Funkin' stuff. I was getting a little burnt out on it. Like I cranked out 2 covers really fast. Uproar and Detected are both done. I just need to film videos for them. But I was just like, I was just so burnt out on them. And this is just like, ooh, fun thing. Haven't touched anime music in a while. Some really heavy stuff I get to play with. I gotta just get out of what I've been doing for a little bit, have some fun. This is going to be a blast. We are now on to bass, and as much as I've been using synth bass lately, I think we're going to go right for some live distorted bass here. Do I have any favorite animes? Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a big one. I love that one. Did I load the wrong kind of it? God damn it. Yeah, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is up there. Attack on Titan is up there. I love Attack on Titan. I'm not caught up, but I do love what I've seen. Tell me I have a battery in... Oh, I don't need a battery in this one. Right. Did you know a lot of guitars are battery powered, and that's a super annoying thing to have to deal with? Yeah, FMA is so good. Hang on. I'm all tangled. Which one is that, Manny? Is this on right? Yeah, that's on right. What about JoJo? I haven't gotten into JoJo yet. I want to, but I have not had the time to yet. How sick is this plugin? Like, you heard what the bass sounded like before. Here's without it. I want to get into JoJo. I know I should. Godzilla? I'm not familiar with the Godzilla anime. Let me tune this thing up real quick. Haven't played it in weeks. Yeah, this plugin, like Dark Glass, is just... They literally... Between Dark Glass and... Dingwall... they both just single-handedly defined metal bass sound. Dingwall is the bass I'm playing right now. There's just no other option. Like, if you want to sound like metal bass, you pretty much have to get those two things. I mean, there's a lot you could do with other stuff, but like, just when I got this and I plugged it into that, I was like, oh, it's already perfect. Check this out. Golden Wind, Giorno's theme. I've never heard of it. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that at some point, don't worry. I have this fantasy of calling in like every big like video game and anime music YouTuber on it. And hey, later, Manny. I want to bring in like I don't know, Lacey Johnson to do the vocals. I'd love to get Insane in the Rain to do the saxophone part. And like I don't know, there's just so many people I want to call in for that. Some sick piano player on it too. Like I think that'd be fun. That'd be a fun, like, all-star song. Do I just plug my bass into my DI? It is just straight into my interface. Oh, do it over Dio. You're asking about using the notes on the keyboard? Yes. Okay. So when I was talking about it, I was in Ableton Live 9, where that's on by default. You have to do it. You have to turn it on manually in Ableton Live 11. If you press the M key, M as in Michael, it'll change it over to MIDI keyboard mode, and you can do that. Do it over Dio. What's my interface? I have, okay, so I'll tell you two interfaces. I'll tell you the one I have, and I'll tell you the one I recommend. This is the interface I recommend. It's the Scarlett Solo. It's about $129 in the US. And it's just really solid. It's what I used for years on my YouTube channel. Pretty much anything you heard in the last, from like 2012 to like I don't know, 18 or 19 was using this interface. I got songs on television with this interface. Like I've had songs on MTV reality shows that I produced on this interface. So absolutely, absolutely viable. This is what I have now. It's the Antelope Discrete 8. It's a really high-end interface. You don't need this. It was like $1,500. I needed it at the time. I don't even really need it anymore because I've since kind of downsized my studio a little bit. It has a lot of inputs, which is really nice if you're recording a lot of things. But you're probably not. You're probably sticking one guitar in or one microphone in, and that's all you'll ever need to do. So go with the Scarlett Solo. That is absolutely the best option. And I'm not just saying that because it has my name in it, and that's funny. What's up, Zekrominer? Hey, Killjoy. So, yeah, let's figure out this bass part. What's up, Exoajits? Is this whole thing... Ah, we got to tune down for this. I did not expect that. Okay. We got to tune a half step down. This is tricky. I don't love tuning down, so that's okay. On the other side, on the other hand, we may not need to use my 8th string for this, which I don't mind either. Should you try to learn guitar? Absolutely. Everyone should. Really, I think the best instruments for everyone to learn, if you want to like have a fully well-rounded musical experience, learn piano, drums, and guitar in any order. That is the order I learned them in, though. I learned piano around 5, and then promptly forgot all of it until high school. And then I learned drums when I was like 10 or 11, and then finally guitar at 12. What was my first guitar? It was a beat-up old acoustic guitar that I found in my grandma's basement. It belonged to my great-grandfather. It plays absolutely terribly. It's like literally unplayable. But I think practicing on it was kind of like when anime dudes practice, you know, train with a weighted vest on or whatever. And it gave me superpowers. No, I think it was just a challenging way to start, and maybe that helped me in some way. I don't know. That is frustrating, Tercero. Yeah, any USB audio interface is a good thing. It is better than just plugging your guitar or mic straight into the computer. It will make a world of difference in how your computer's audio behaves and how it sounds. It's really good. Ah. Okay, how's this riff go? I'm gonna mute the drums for a second so I can hear it. Okay. I want to hear my drums, though. I'm going to be real picky about how I play this. I goofed the last measure. Ah! Okay. On Ableton, your MIDI keyboard works 50% of the time. I don't know, Exoajits. An actual MIDI keyboard, or using the computer keyboard you have? Okay. Ah. There's one note I wasn't sure about. Okay, I got it. Am I planning on doing the vocals? Yeah, absolutely, Alistair. Can you do piano keyboard stuff with a PC keyboard? Yes, in Ableton Live. As for Exo-Jits, why your MIDI keyboard only works about half the time, I would check, I would make sure it's getting enough power first thing. If you're plugged into a laptop, it may not be providing enough power if your computer isn't also plugged into power. How's this last measure go? Yeah, I'm glad to hear it, Fakri. Am I getting that right? Fakri? What's up, man? A Myriad? Peter, I'm going to sing everything myself. I'm making it all from scratch. Yeah, everybody should watch Attack on Titan. It's really good. It is a... I was describing it. I was talking to the guys in the Tales from Rukon group chat earlier. It is a... It is a political thriller that happens to... oh, I got it right. Sweet. Attack on Titan is a political thriller that happens to involve giant cannibalistic human monster people. But it's mostly about the people. There's one more hit. How would you go about commissions for art and music? How much should you charge? I charge, honestly, based on an hourly kind of situation. Find an hourly rate that is reasonable for you, for your experience level, for your level of, for lack of a better word, fame. If you have that, it's definitely a factor. And then price based on how many hours you think it will take you. So for example, an original song takes me like 4 or 5 hours. And my hourly rate, what I charge anyone, whether it's online, offline, in the real world here, with local musicians and stuff, I generally charge about $100 an hour for anything I'm doing, including teaching or anything like that. So that would be like $400 to $500 for an original song from me. You got to figure out where you're at, but do not underprice yourself. Like, you are worth more than you think. Everybody Generally, everybody underprices themselves as an artist, as a musician. When am I going to write a Friday Night Funkin' song on stream? I've been doing it. I've been doing the Gentbot streams pretty much weekly. Maybe after we wrap up Gentbot and stuff, I'll start writing more original stuff on stream. We'll see. What happens here? Boy, there's a lot going on in the bass part. We got it. Okay, I'm gonna play that before I forget it. See, I already forgot it. You don't know how to go about vocals in a song since you made Friday Night. So writing vocals in a song that isn't a Friday Night Funkin' thing, the melody should still apply. The concepts I went over in my tutorial applies to literally writing any kind of melody. It's the same melodic structure I'd apply to writing a song with words, with a guitar melody or whatever. It's all the same, and it should be all the same. And this goes back to kind of my beef with a lot of Friday Night Funkin' music right now, which is that it doesn't really work outside of Friday Night Funkin', right? But good music does. Like Discharge is a song I would listen to if it was an Avenged Sevenfold song and it was Matt Shadows singing those lines instead of Boyfriend and Soul Boyfriend, you know? Like, it would work as a real song. Hey, later, do it over, Dio. Oh, so heavy. Yes, like Cassette Girl, exactly. Yeah, Cassette Girl is really reminiscent of like classic, EDM, funk, a lot of 90s R&B as well, like New Jack Swing. There's a lot of influence in there, a lot of good stuff. Is that really it? Yeah. Sweet. Monster has verses and choruses. Let's not go that far too, OP. No, you're right. You're right. It's a weird song. Monster reminds me of... Monster really weirdly reminds me of a song of a band called Pinkly Smooth, which was the side project of the Avenged Sevenfold drummer and guitarist, The Rev and Sinister Gates. If you listen to it, it's all like really creepy horror music, like Tim Burton, like Danny Elfman inspired, like weird stuff, but as metal, it's really funky and weird. Anyway. Where's, oh, right there. Can I make Friday Night Funkin' versus Tossler? I haven't seen that yet. That's a scary error. Okay. I'm probably not going to be able to save now, right? We're going to restart Pro Tools because it's scary. We're really going to have to kill Pro Tools. Aw. That's a shame. Not Discord. Pro Tools. There you go. Bye-bye. That's okay. It auto-saves every minute because of stuff like that. I have it set to autosave every single minute and save the last 200 autosaves because it's just gone wrong so many times. Imposter V3. No, I haven't. Who does the music for Imposter 3? Imposter mod. I think I'm in a Discord with them. Oh, thanks, Celine. Probably a sus dude. Kawaii Sprite? Not for the Imposter mod. I know Kawaii Sprite writes the Friday Night Funkin' music, but we're going to use a new plugin I don't think I've used on here yet. This is Archetype Gojira. Gojira is a really sick metal band who I honestly haven't listened to enough of, but this is just a disgustingly good metal plugin. You'll hear it in a second. I've used this a lot? Okay, never mind. I've used mostly Fortin Nameless on here, I thought. What's up, Zyrex? That's okay, Blue Cheese. Yeah. Let's try it. How do you write decent lyrics? Exojets, I do not know. Any good lyrics I've written, I feel like I have lucked into entirely. How did I just forget the chords I just played? That's a good idea, Tercero. That's gonna hit there. I already forgot the riff. Okay. Now here's where things get heavy. We're going to double that guitar up. The guitar remind you of the Roses cover? Maybe, yeah, a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah! Sweet. Let's bring our bass back into that. We're going to do one real quick EQ move, which is get the guitar out of the way of the basses and make this all feel just a little bit bigger as a result. Check this out. This is really cool. This is a feature I use so much, which is the masking feature. It basically lets me compare the EQs of two different instruments. So here I have my bass and then my guitars. And I can see where they're interfering with each other. Let's play around with these guitar tones. How would I summarize music in 5 words? Air, move, funny, feel good. I can't decide which of these amp sounds I like better. I think it's this one. Yes, that's exactly it, 2OP. Most mixing is just like, you have a bunch of puzzle pieces that don't quite fit together, and you're just shaving down the edges to make them all fit a lot better. Okay, let's hear this section. Okay. So we're kind of just holding a chord at the beginning of this, and then we're doing hits at the end. Later, Exa. Now we're back to our riff. Okay. There's something I love about when you palm mute a chord so hard that the note just doesn't exist. It just sounds so heavy. Listen to these last 3 notes. Ah, love it. That's gent right there. That sound is gent. That's where the name Gempbot comes from. That's it. Ah! What needs to go in a highlight reel, Norberto? There we go. Yeah. Okay. I can play chords. God, what is wrong with me? It's 3 chords. What's throwing me off is the bass changes, but the guitar doesn't. That's it. Sometimes it's the simplest stuff that's the hardest to play. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. This riff goes so hard. I love it. Sweet. I think that's guitars for now. We may overdub some more later. You know what? Let's do more now. I know I'm going to want to. We're going to, and this is something I was talking about with, I think, Blueburst maybe in the Discord, quad tracking metal guitars. So bringing in like more guitars just to double things up more even and spread them out a little more throughout the spectrum. Puddles, thank you so much. You're amazing. Blue cheese. How long do I think it'll take? I don't know, another 2 hours probably. Making Friday Funkin' sounds now. Beep boop. Just on certain parts to accent them. Sweet. We're going to do it again, maybe here? I think we're going to hit the chorus together. Actually, why don't we do some harmonies here? Goof the last measure, of course. So these aren't quite octave harmonies. These are playing like different notes of the chord. So here's the chord that's playing, and we're adding this note on top of it. And then as the chord goes down, we're moving up. And then finally, oh, adding that note on top. So it works out really cool. These are like old Avenged Sevenfold harmonies. What's up, doggy? Yeah. Let's clip that ending nice and tight. Yeah. Ooh, that slaps. What's up, Naman? Ooh. Aw. Bonk to the guitar. Will I be singing? Oh, yeah. We're going to fill in a few more keyboard parts, and then we'll do some vocals. There's a little bit more I want to do these drums to get them sounding what I want. Let me mute up the rest of our band. And most of this is going to actually happen in what's called the room mic. Now, let's talk a little bit about how drums are recorded. So we know what a drum set looks like, right? Typically, you will put a microphone on... Let me pull up a picture of a drum set. Typically, you'll put a microphone on every one of these drums you see here. The kick, the snare, the toms, and usually you'll mic both the front where the kick player is playing and the back of the head. Whether you stick a mic all the way through this porthole here or what, you're probably going to put one or two mics on your kick. Then, in addition to that, you'll have what are called overhead mics. Which look like these. They sit kind of over top of the drums, and they'll capture kind of the overall sound of the kit, the cymbals, all that stuff. And then, like 20 feet away in the back of the room, you will put one more microphone, and that's called the room mic. Let's go through kind of how all these mics sound. Here's what we call the close mics. See, these are the mics that are right on the drums. Oh, thank you so much, Naman. Here's the close mics. Now, this is going to sound weird. You can hear everything else is cut out. It's just the drums. That's a weird sound, right? Here's the overheads. These are those two little mics pointing down at the drum set. And this is very cymbal heavy, but lacks a lot of other stuff. Mix it in with the close mics. And it sounds pretty good. But it's the room mic that's going to bring the rest of the tone of the drums. You won't always have a room mic, Def Trap. Sometimes you will. It's a good thing to have. It sounds like this out of the gate. But we're going to use a compressor to take all that sound and just squash it. And it's going to sound... This is like deep fried memes level squashing compression. That's what it's going to sound like. And when we mix that in, take a listen to our drum set. As we bring that in, it's going to bring in a lot of the tone. Just sounds big. In fact, I'm going to add a little bit of reverb to it. Will I do more Attack on Titan? Yeah, I want to do Garen no Yumiya, the season 1 opener. That's so good. We're going to mix in a little bit more reverb. Yeah. Steins Gate. What was the... Why did we pick the 29th of January, Tercero? What was the story behind that? I don't remember. Cool. Bring back in our other instruments. Oh, it's your birthday. Right. How's that compare to the original? There's a lot more distortion on the bass. So now we get to learn about something that's really changed my mixing in the last few months, which is learning this referencing technique. Now, referencing is it's the practice of comparing your music to what you're trying to sound like. And in this case, we actually have literally the exact song we're trying to sound like here. So at its most basic, referencing is just going back and forth and listening to yours and then theirs. And right on the basic level, you can go, okay, well, theirs sounds better. What do I do? But what you can do is, and this is something I learned recently, I'm actually going to filter my master channel so I can just listen to all the bass frequencies. And let's just listen to the bass frequencies of theirs. And then mine. And what I'm hearing is a lot more bass frequencies in the guitars, believe it or not. So let's listen to that. Now, how do we get these to not fight? We're going to give them different bass frequencies. Bass is going to get the really low subs. And guitars are going to get kind of the higher low frequencies, around 100 hertz. Yeah, the drums are definitely dirtier. Is Attack on Titan an anime? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so now here's my mix. And theirs. There's also a lot more bass in the snare drum. Listen, we can hear their snare drum really clearly. Ours feels a little smaller. So we're going to play with that. We're going to mix it. We're going to adjust this a little bit. I'm just going to bring an EQ in. And try to bring some more bass into the snare drum. And a little bit of the mids out. Nothing is coming through only for you. What? It should sound really muffled, Norberto. Let's turn this off so we can listen to our snare. Yeah, see, it's really sharp. I actually might go with a different snare sample here. So let's load up our snare drum sample collection here. I want something lower sounding. Let's go with a really deep drum. The Black Beauty's usually pretty huge. Yeah. And then our snare trigger, I want to hear just what that sounds like. This one's called Beef Town. That sounds pretty much what we want, but what's your mid punch? Mid punch is a little higher. Hefty slap actually sounds really huge. Let's mix that in higher. Yeah. We're going to use another one of these presets I have here. This one's called Body, and this is just going to show us the main body of the mix, the midsection. I think you're right. The drums are a lot dirtier, Tercero. We can get there a couple ways. We can bring in some actual distortion from Decapitator. Let's listen to just the drums as we bring that in. I might just want that on the shells. Let's see. I also think that the guitars are more distorted in their mix. So let's experiment with guitar tone a little bit. Yeah, I'm not used to hearing screaming in an anime opener. That caught me so by surprise. I got chills. I was like, oh my god, it's so heavy. I love it. Okay, cool. We can play with the mixing of this more later. Let's get these strings and stuff. Hey, Sabrina, I'm so happy to hear that. I want to hear it. Drop it in the Discord if you feel comfortable with that. Cool. That's heavy. Friday Night Funkins after hearing a guitar. Oh my god, is that witty? 2OP, you have no... That's literally the only comment I get. Is, sounds like Witty, but he's singing Roses. Like, oh my god, I know. Witty is a guitar. It's called a guitar. How do you join on Discord? There's a link right below. Actually, sorry, Nightbot just dropped it. You can hop on there, come hang out. We're always talking about music and Friday Night Funkin' and everything. It's a lot of fun. Okay, let's hear what else is going on in this song. I think there's a lot of strings and stuff, right? So let's get a string track going. Might need a few. Ba, da, 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 da. That's what I'm hearing in the strings. Something like that, right? Oh, it's so heavy. It is heavy, Tercero. Oh, it hits so hard. I love it. But it needs to cut short right there. Okay, so these will be our legato strings. Is there a triplet? I don't know if there's a triplet. We're going to get some staccato strings going, though. That might be what you're hearing. Oh, mine's not heavy. Yes, I agree, Tercero. Oh, you mean it's missing the dirt. Yeah, I agree. I'm going to play with the mix of that later. The Dragon Force video. Yeah, I was super young there, Venom Squad. Oops. Didn't mean to record that on here. That's so cool. Cool, cool. Okay. So this repeats twice, and then it drops to just playing without the harmony. And then we do ba-da-da-da-da on the strings, right? Look young for a 45-year. I'm not quite that old, 2OP. What string library am I using? This is the Contact Native Instruments String Ensemble. It's from their, I think, orchestral ensemble. Oh, it's from the Symphony series. Sorry, there it is. This is included in Complete Ultimate, which is my main sample library of choice. I pretty much just upgrade to that new version every year of whatever that is, and that's all I use basically. Any advice for taking music you hear in your head onto a track? Practice. It's all practice. If you want to enhance your music listening abilities, I really recommend just learning some basic music theory and the concept of intervals. Theoria is a great place to learn that. It's a good place to learn both in terms of reading the stuff, and there's also exercises on there to help you with ear training and sight reading and all that stuff. It's really good. Ba-da-da. Yeah, the I Swear is so heavy. I love it. Am I able to recognize the note the moment I hear it? At this point, basically, yes. It helps if I know what key we're in. So that's the first thing I do is establish what key we're in. This is the key of C minor, and that means there's really only 7 notes that things can be. That's it. Those are my only options. That and every, octave beyond that. But that's really all it can be. And when it's not, it's really obvious. There's a B natural in here that sticks out like a sore thumb. And it's really cool. It sounds like a Gojira song. Yeah, there's a lot of Gojira vibes in here, which is good that I'm using their amp for this. Also a lot of, I'm trying to place it, Veil of Maya, honestly. It was my voice teacher, their singer, which will come in handy for this. It really sounds like them. But honestly, I was going back and listening to some of this band's songs. This band is called Sim, S-I-M, and the S and the M are capitalized. I went back and listened to their songs. They're so good. I found a new favorite band from this. They're so sick. Don't feel bad if you can't recognize stuff by ear. It is literally a skill I've practiced directly. Okay, I'm just going to kind of freestyle string chords over this because I can't I can't really hear what's going on in there. We are going to slow things down so I can play this properly. Nope, not right. Cool. Yeah, I gotta check out more stuff from them, Durad. And we're probably using the same melodic figure we had in the intro. Yeah. There's only 23 people here. I know, it's because I'm not doing Friday Night Funkin', Venom Squad. How do you select notes in Ableton Live? Marco, you should just be able to click on them if you don't have the pencils tool active. Make sure you don't have the pencil tool active. It's in the top right corner of the screen. I think there's a guitar line I forgot in the verse. Yeah, I like these streams where it's just a few of us here. It's a little more intimate, a little less crazy in the chat. I don't mind that once in a while. We hear that in the side, right? Yeah, Shattered. I was just looking for something a little different. There's also a big, crazy, distorted chord I missed. Hey, thank you so much, How to Avenge. Sabrina, yeah, you can absolutely write songs without ever touching an actual piano keyboard. In fact, that's like exactly what I do in the Friday Night, How to Write Songs for Friday Night Funkin' stream. Go check that out for sure. Cover Wonderwall. I think I actually did that in a stream one time, didn't I? I definitely did it in a Tales from Rukon stream. I know that much. Yeah. Does it happen again here? Oh, there's two in this one. Okay, there's more. Check it out. Here's this one. But on the other side, we have a different part. Let's listen to it again. Da 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 da. It's really subtle in the left ear. Let's find. We're gonna go back to Gojira for this because he has the effects we need. And da 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 da. Hey, later, Venom Squad. Let's make that chorus sound a little weirder. There we go. Cool, and there's one more thing I have to hit in these guitar parts, and that is, take a listen, there's one big crazy in the guitars. I'm trying to find it. There it is. Which one of those is it? That's it. Okay, easy. Sweet. One big crazy. Yeah, it sounded heavy. I love it. Oh, geez, like 40 people are trying to get a hold of me. I wonder if there should be some, and this sounds silly, but distortion on the guitars. And by that I mean, like, distortion on top of what's already there. Just a little bit. Is that the key? Might be it. Sweet. That sounded pretty heavy. All right. Vocal time. What do I think my next Friday Night Funkin' mod will be, Marco? It's next up is versus Gentbot upgraded. Actually, I'm sorry, that's not true. Next up is the Friday Night Funkin' randomizer mod that I'm almost done with. That's going to be probably out later, either later today or tomorrow. And then after that will be Gentbot upgraded, the update to my versus Gentbot mod. And then after that will probably be a few other things. There's like 3 more projects I'm involved with, but I'm not like the main composer on. And then one big project I'm the main composer on that's going to be announced probably soon. We'll see about that. With the team from Mind Games, I'm working with them on something. That's going to be fun. Okay, we're going to work kind of inside out from this. We're going to start with the verse. We're going to do the screams last because I'd like to keep my voice. Not that screaming hurts my voice. I'm just like, I'm also not good at it, so I'm not really looking forward to it. Let me set up another channel here so I can properly record this without effects. There we go. Check 1, 2. Okay, there's my voice. Sweet. If I tried the red special guitar by Brian May, that's a really cool guitar. It's a crazy guitar. He built the original one out of like bicycle parts or something like that. He's an amazing musician and technician and just everything. Tercera, the lyrics are actually all in English for this, despite this being entirely by like a J-metal band. This is all in English, so you don't have to hear my absolutely horrible mangled Japanese. So let's do like a practice run just so I can learn these lyrics. Pull up Genius. This is literally not what I just pulled up. What happened? Oh, there you are. I'm going to sing All I Ever Wanted to Do Was Do the Right Thing, because this isn't great English, so I'm just going to adjust that a little bit. All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. I never wanted to be the king, I swear. All right, let's try it. It's going to be weird. It's going to be rough. All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. I never wanted to be the king, I swear. Auto-tune. Nothing too intense, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. To do was do the right thing. I never wanted to be the king, I swear. All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. I never wanted to be the king, I swear. All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. Wanted to do was do the right thing. I never wanted to be the king. Hey, thanks, Sabrina. Might take you up on that. I'd love to hear your band. That's our next part. All I wanted to do was save your life. Never wanted to grab a knife, I swear. All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife, I swear. That's a high note. I wasn't expecting it to be that high. You're not wrong, 2OP. These are just demo vocals. We'll probably go over them again. I see you, Tercero. If I lose it all. That's pretty high. If I. We're getting to the top of my range here. Slip and fall are going to be hard words to say up there. So much of like what vowel you're saying has an effect on how easy it is to sing. And like the I vowel in slip is a beast. For my voice in that range, it's just not it's not easy to come out. Yeah, that's some belting stuff. I'm going to switch from this mic over to the in Pro Tools one, so we're hearing effects on it and stuff. Just a second. Now, yeah, there we go. Now you can hear me. Okay. If I lose it all, yeah. I may not be able to do these live. We'll see. I also typically record vocals in my like soundproofed vocal booth over there. So I'm just kind of belting in the middle of my basement right now, and it doesn't feel as good. But maybe we could do some screams or something. Even if we just got the instrumental done and I go do the vocals later. That's still good. If I lose it all, whoa. Okay. If I lose it all, if I know. Yeah, see, that's going to crack. This is going to be a mess. Don't clip this. Let's try it. Something that helps, something my voice teacher has been telling me to do, is to siren a note with the vowel you want to sing up into it. So I'm trying to sing ooh on that note, right? So I'm going to sing ooh. I'm just going to do that a few times to try and find it. Ooh, if I lose it all. There it is. If I lose it. I thought I had it. Whoa, if I lose it all, slip and fall. have to sing the worst word for me in that range over and over. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. No good, no good. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all outside the wall. Outside the wall. That's weird timing. Lowering my head? Yeah, probably. I got all kinds of weird bad habits. If I lose it all outside the wall, live to die another day. I don't want anything and just here to. I don't want anything and just here. I don't want anything, I'm just here to. Yeah, you're probably right, Sabrina. I gotta work on it. I don't want anything, I'm just here to. I can do that better. I don't want anything, I'm just here to. Beware. There's the screams. Okay, that's good enough for test. And now we auto-tune for real by hand. Check this out. Whoa! If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all. I'm on the wrong algorithm. There we go. Okay. Whoa! If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all outside the wall, live to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to. Whoa! If So we're going to go in and I'll switch back to my real mic. There we go. Oh, sorry. Did I have that off? I'm sorry. If I lose it all, slip and fall. Can you hear me now? Is it better? I think it's better. I will never walk away. If I lose it all, lose it all. It is such a mess streaming audio software. Lose it all. If I lose it all outside the wall, live to die another day. I don't want anything. I'm just here to. Okay, I'm going to record a double track while I already have that written in, but let's take a listen. Where's there so much echo? If
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, outside the wall, live to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to.
What was that?
If I lose.
Whoops. If I
lose it all,
lose it all.
if I lose it all,
If I.
if I lose it all.
That was it. Whoopsie. Hey, thanks, Tom Spark. Okay, let's do one more, like that. I'm gonna do this. I'm not even gonna worry about this one being as good because this is a double track. So this is just to kind of fill in the space behind it. Echo. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that as well. There's gonna be a bunch of harmonies.
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, outside the wall, live to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to.
Much worse than the first. A lot of falsetto going on in there, and that's okay. Okay, we're gonna let it go through that again. This one was much rougher. A lot of falsetto. Oh, the bots are back. That's nice.
If I lose it all, outside the wall, to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to.
Bread. We render that. And now we go on to the easy part, which is harmonies. This is all very early. Let's listen to what the harmonies do in there. Lose it all, slip and fall. Slip and fall. Lose it all. Okay, cool. Let's get that harmony first. If I lose it all. Hey, thanks, Pretty Cool Banana. I'm not afraid of making a fool of myself on here. That's all. I don't know if that's going to need nearly as much auto-tune as the first time around, as that was actually in my range.
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away.
Hey, thanks, YRYSFF.
Lose it all, lose it all. If I
Anime Dean has been here the whole time. Don't worry, Peter.
the wall,
Thanks, Sabrina.
another day. If I lose it all, if I lose it all.
Slip and fall. I will never walk away. If I lose it all, lose it all. You can see I'm just drawing blocks over the notes. Lose it all. If I lose it all, inside the wall. Die another day. That is the power of anime.
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, outside the wall, die another day. If I lose it all.
Shadow's back. I did watch the entire fan dub the other night because it's just so funny.
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, outside the wall, live to die another day.
Yeah, that's actually working. We're going to do one more thing, which is fix a little bit of timing on this. We're going to start with our lead vocal, and then we're going to use that as kind of a template to shift all our other stuff around to. If I lose it all.
If I lose it all, slip and fall. Slip and fall, I will never look away.
I'm just kind of shuffling things around, making sure they're all landing on the grid, all the words in the right places.
I will never look away.
Have I seen their AI generated Sonic episodes? I haven't. I need to.
If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, outside the wall, live to die another day.
That's all really early.
Live to die.
Oh, it's actually really late. I'm sorry. Live to die.
Live to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to.
Okay. Now what we do, check this out. We're going to use a plugin called Vocaline, and this is going to help me line stuff up without having to do all of that over again. I'm just going to go kind of piece by piece. And notice how kind of disjointed this sounds. All the consonants are happening at different points.
If I lose it all, slip and fall.
Like the P's and T's and stuff just aren't lining up. This should be rock solid now. Check this out.
If I lose it all, slip and fall.
Yeah. And we're just going to go through and do that for each phrase one at a time. You know, once you get your workflow down, Sabrina, it really, life gets easier. When you have like a system for doing things the exact same way each time, you don't worry as much about the process, and you kind of, it all just becomes muscle memory. You get into a groove.
I will never look away. I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all.
You can see it's just nudging things around, making sure they all line up with everything. Sometimes I get a selection a bit wrong and it's a little off. I have to adjust it, but...
If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all.
Peter, definitely doing this in English. My Japanese is terrible. How old am I? I am 30. Turned 30 this year. That's how age works. I don't know why I said that.
If I lose it all outside the wall, live to die another day.
I may as well be 59. I feel it sometimes. I feel 59 when I rant about certain Friday Night Funkin' music.
The wall, live to die another day. I don't want it.
Okay, there is a vocal track. Let's take a listen.
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, outside the wall, live to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to.
Sweet.
All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. Never wanted to be the king, I swear. All I ever wanted to do was save your life.
Oh, thanks, Sabrina. Yeah, quick history of like what I've done. I've been doing YouTube since I was 15. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. You can go back and watch all the videos since then on this channel. And in that process, I got a job at a music store teaching guitar and like cleaning dirty instruments and stuff, like literal bottom level stuff. And then I worked my way up to like working on their Excel spreadsheets for them, handling some of the database stuff to the point I was their like lead tech developer. And in that process, I learned a ton about web development and all that stuff over the last 10 years, and all the while building up my YouTube channel. And I just quit that job this year to do YouTube full time. So it is never too late to follow your dreams and stuff. Just keep working towards it. Yeah, so you are right exactly where I was when I started. So you're in a good place, Sabrina. Keep at it.
All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. All I ever wanted to do was save your life. Never wanted to grab a knife.
I kind of want to throw harmonies on here. And I want to first double this track and then throw harmonies on.
All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife.
That's going to be doubled by screams.
All
We'll put harmony here. You're taking a trip tomorrow? Well, have a good trip, Tercero.
All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife. All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife.
Okay, we got harmonies.
All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife. I swear.
Let's tune this verse real quick. It's pretty rough. Thanks, Sabrina. I have been working so much on my head voice, like all year, taking a ton of lessons.
All I ever wanted to do
It's getting better, I think.
right thing. I never wanted to be the king, I swear. All I ever wanted to do was save your life.
Goldmaster, this is Pro Tools, and this is Auto-Tune right here. I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. Never wanted to be the king. I swear, all I ever wanted to do. This really does sum up the first 3 seasons. Was save your life. Never wanted to grab a knife. I swear. You used to do opera? I never had any classical training. I just grew up singing like punk and metal and rock and stuff. And then this past year, I actually I took a vocal course from Chris Lipe, who's a voice teacher on YouTube. I took one of his courses, learned a lot from it, and then he had the opportunity. He sent an email out like, "Hey, who wants to take lessons with Lucas Magyar from Veil of Maya?" And I was like, "Me, that's one of my favorite bands, please." And now I'm one of his students, and he's helped me so much. Hey, thanks, Yan Katz. Have I watched Stone Ocean? No, not yet. I'm like way behind on watching a lot of stuff. Hey, thanks, Kaishin. And we're going to do that vocal line thing just one more time with these. And then we're on to screams. Yeah, Attack on Titan is an emotional roller coaster for sure. And it's an emotional roller coaster that only goes down. It's a sad show. There's not a lot of happy moments, folks. In the Dread description, so mostly I wanted to capture the idea that DA Games has of writing cool metal songs about video games. So definitely more from a lyrical perspective than anything musical. Musically, it was very much trying to be Periphery, Tesseract, that kind of stuff. Veil of Maya. Tei, I did My War like months ago. Like just before I blew up with Friday Night Funkin', I did My War. Hey, Jacob. Yeah, I think Tercero just linked My War. Okay, on to the screams, I guess, right? Guess we have to. I'm so bad at screams. Yeah, what are those words? Okay. Let's do it. Thanks, Sabrina. Okay, so I usually do a four-track scream layer situation. 2 of these are going to be low screams, 2 of these are going to be high screams. And we are going to route these all into our vocal bus. So it's all together. Although it sounds like there's 2 separate scream parts. So we'll deal with that when we get there. This will be low scream 1, low scream 2, high scream 1, and high scream 2. Okay. Tearless, fearless, burning, burning. That's what we're going to start with. Check, check, check 1, 2. Okay. Now, my typical scream chain looks like this. Now, can you hear me? You should be able to hear me now. Okay. Check 1, 2. Yeah, there we go. Good. Bring this up a little bit. So we're going to compress the heck out of this. Check, check. Tearless. And we're going to get some lows in here as well. Tearless. We'll start there. We'll get some different layers going. Okay. Tearless, fearless, burning, burning. I'm going to forget that halfway through. Okay. Let's mute up the track. Let's do this. I choked on burning. Needs so much breath, my God. Okay, next layer, same thing. Thank you, 2OP. I'll just look up at the chat. The last one sucked. One more burning. Cool. Let's layer that up, see what we get. We may play with some pitch effects too. Fearless, tearless, fearless, burning, burning, tearless, fearless, burning, burning. Good. How's that sound on its own in the mix? That actually probably sounds pretty decent. I think these are mostly low false chord screams in the original song. Let's hear his. Okay, no, we're going to need some high screams in there too. So the way I approach high screams is pretty much the same mix-wise, but in terms of high screaming, Sabrina, it was a little bit low, sorry. So, yeah, so the way I approach high screams is, and this is the way my voice teacher puts it, it's all placement, which is where your voice actually sits on this kind of, so you have pitch, which goes up and down like, ah, that kind of thing. And then you have placement or resonance, which is where in your body it's happening front to back. So it might be like really forward placement would be like, ooh, and then I can bring it back through my head like, ooh, we get the screams. That's where the screams are. That's where they live, right at the back of your throat. Tearless, fearless, burning, burning. That was actually decent for first try. I'm actually pretty happy with that for a first try. And again, we're running into timing issues, so I'm going to vocal line these to get them all straightened out. But I think that's pretty decent for what I'm going to be able to manage live. Okay, we're going to play with the mix on that a little bit. And I'm going to clip these real close just so we get rid of any of the noise from my headphones leaking out in between, because we're then going to compress the heck out of this and add a little bit of distortion.
Tearless, fearless, burning, burning. Tearless, fearless, burning, burning. Tearless, fearless, burning, burning. Tearless, fearless.
Manny, thank you so much. You're amazing. We can also play with pitch effects like this.
Tearless, fearless, burning, burning. Tearless, fearless. Tearless, fearless, burning, burning.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, now we need I Swear, right? Oh, that's so long. I don't know if I can hold a stream that long. Oh, hello.
That's a funny voice. Okay. Whoop, 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 whoop. I swear.
Okay, gonna try to do a real long scream. Gonna try to do the longest yeah boy ever.
Never wanted to be the king, I swear.
I just can't hold the air. I don't know how people do that. Like the air just slips out of my throat. Just gone.
Never wanted to be the king, I swear.
Alright, I'm gonna virtual.
Elongate that a little.
Never wanted to be the king, I swear.
Okay. High screams.
Never wanted to be the king, I swear.
Oh, I can actually do that one long. Hang on.
Never wanted to be the king, I swear. All I never wanted to be the king, I swear. All I
You know, it's funny. Super Genesis, like, I can totally do that on high screams, but on low screams, it's just like wide open, and I can't. I got to practice that. But here's what we can do: is just pull this here, and then kind of virtually, boop, and do the same here. And we're gonna copy and paste.
never wanted to be the king, I swear. All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife, I swear.
You what? Oh, there's more vocals here, aren't there? There's more screams. You tell me, what have I missed? Still wandering in the deep mist. Ooh, whoa. Is that good, Peter? That is fascinating, Norberto. You tell me, what have I missed? Still wandering in the deep mist. I might have to split that up. That's a lot of words. What's up, Manny? You. There's no music. You tell me, what have I missed? There's just not enough air, my God. You tell me, what have I missed? I'm gonna punch missed. Missed. So you can just punch in a single note like that, and it really works. You tell me, what have I missed? Missed. I'm probably driving my wife insane right now. We're gonna punch missed. Okay. You. These I should just be able to do. Not great, but we can redo it. These are decent demo vocals. Oh, these are going to have to be a separate track, actually. So let's duplicate all these. because they kind of overlap each other slightly, and I don't want to lose that. There we go. Cool. Cover E-Girls by Corpse. Choke me like you hate me. That would be so bad.
If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, side the wall, to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to.
Beware is the next word, right? Okay, let's just do a big beware. And we'll use that in the intro too. Hey, thanks, Sabrina. Yeah, it's easy when you can bury it under a billion really easy harmonies. There's no way I'm going to be able to hold this beware long enough, so we're going to do the same thing where we just artificially extend it, because I have no lung support. Especially this time of year when allergies are killing me. Beware. You'll never see me coming. I love the Mandarin voice. Okay. I wonder if I can punch halfway through that. That kind of worked. We'll do the other one now. Music tutorial channel. Yeah, what's up, Axel? Exa? It's coming, the music tutorial channel. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll do a high scream. Oh, don't record over there. Okay, I think that screams. Making ramen? That sounds nice. I haven't had ramen in forever. Is that all the screams? Did I get everything? I think so. Now it's just time for the intro kind of choir thing, right? Rumbling. Puddles, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you so much, Puddles the Molten. We forgot that. Coming for you. Okay. I'm gonna have to punch the U. You should, Exa. It's so much fun. It helps keep me focused, too. I'd be, like, totally just getting distracted going on Facebook, on Reddit halfway through. Okay, I might be able to do that. I did the wrong kind of scream. No, I can't hold you. How do you super chat again? I honestly don't know. I've never done it. I feel bad, but I've never done that. I think you just click on the button and then put the money in. I don't know. Tercero. This is fun. How did you do that? What did you do? That's cool. Is that just like a special message you get to post when you're a member for 2 months? That's really cool. It's okay. I massively appreciate the memberships, but I also just hugely appreciate people who just hang out and watch. Like, that is everything to me. Yeah. A little bit more tea. Yo! There it is. Coming for you. Coming for you. That's really cool, Tercero. Do I offer one-on-one lessons? Not really, to be honest. No. I am, however, planning on starting a channel that's just all music production lessons, and I will very happily answer any questions you have on there. What's my sub goal for this year, Exa? I want to hit 1 million. That's my goal. It seems like on track. I'm on track right now to hit about 600,000, but 1 million doesn't feel that much farther beyond that, right? Thanks, Marco. Yeah, let's listen to everything. I think we got. Oh no, we gotta do the choir. And yeah, exactly, 2OP. That's my thought. Like, so for background, I was a full-time music teacher for the last like 10 years, in addition to having another full-time job, which is a whole other thing. But I was teaching about 60 students a week at one point. And I had, like 20 guitar students, like 10 bass students, music production, music theory. I was teaching everything, and it was exhausting. I got totally burnt out. And as much as I don't like saying this, like COVID was a good thing for me, a bit of a blessing for me in that all my teaching stopped, and I was like, oh my God, I can breathe. I can focus on YouTube, and I can help more people that way. I can only help 60 people a week, and it was killing me. But with YouTube, I can help millions of people, and it's exactly as much work as helping one person. So in a way, I'm thankful for like the effect it's had on me. Obviously, absolutely terrible stuff happening around the world, and I would not consider it a positive thing in any way. But the fact that I was able to put more time into YouTube and get this going and stuff, is a real blessing for me. So yeah, that's my thinking on it. I get to help more people doing YouTube than I do teaching one-on-one. That's all. Yes, you're right. The lockdown was a blessing for me. You're right. Thank you, 2OP. That's a better way of phrasing it. Okay, let's do a choir. Let's make a choir. To do this, we're gonna sing like 20 vocal tracks. I'm gonna start with 12 vocal tracks, and of varying voice types and distances to the microphone. So this will be choir. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Right, that's the part. Rumbling. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to step back from the mic. And yeah, we're doing an around the room choir, exactly. And you're going to see me move to different positions around the room and just shout at the microphone. Here we go. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. 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 For context, in the show, the rumbling is the end of the world. It's the prophesized end of the world where like a billion colossal titans, who are the huge skinless muscle dudes you see in Attack on Titan, just walking across the earth and destroying everything, and it's super badass. Okay, next harmony up. We're going to do the octave. Rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Oh, I recorded over one of them. Whoops. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. We got 4 of those, okay. Now there's a harmony in here that I can't quite hear what it is. Come. What's that voice? What do you mean, Peter? Come in. Coming, rumbling, rumbling, rumbling. It's coming. Maybe. Rumbling. Yeah, it's just a falsetto. Rumbling. Yeah. Whoa. It's just a falsetto. It's an easier way of singing high notes without belting. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, coming, rumbling. Let's try that, I guess. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Yeah, it's definitely a weird interval, Sabrina. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Okay, let's hear our choir. I'll probably redo some of this as well. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming. Okay, we're gonna have to do some balance. First, we're gonna normalize all these, so we'll set them to the same volume, which we fortunately do not have to do by hand, which is nice. There's a little tool that'll do it for us here. Go clip by clip. Boop. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling. That feels like I hit the right kind of vibe. Let's pan these out. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Okay. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. That kind of works. We're going to go through and do a little bit of mixing on each of these. A deep voice? Okay. I can do deep. Rumbling. 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 What ranges am I doing? Rumbling. 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 I kind of am doing a low one already, but I could have sung it more operatically, I guess. I'm going to do that, I guess. Why can't I record enable that track? Oh. Okay, there we go. Rumbling. Rumbling. Yeah. Deep voice. Okay. I could become a voice actor? That'd be fun. I would love to do that someday too, OP. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Yeah, I should have sung this all much more operatically. I don't know why I didn't. Let's do it again. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. I don't know why it feels better if you do this with your hand. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. The hand helps. I don't know why. Rumbling, 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 it's coming. I can kind of do that octave. It doesn't matter. It's going to be lost in the mix anyway. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Cool, 2 is enough for that. Let's see if I can belt one. Whoa! Whoa! No, I can't. But we can do the high ones a little more operatically, I think. Rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. I know, I have a silly vocal range, I'm sorry. Do a tongue roll? I'm terrible at those, Sabrina.
rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling.
It's an anime femboy voice. Tell that to Robert Plant. Okay, let's mix these a little bit. Yes, yes, you absolutely can. You can see where I'm actually singing. Out and where I'm not.
Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling.
Okay, we're just gonna drop this on every track. You gotta do it one at a time, which is a little annoying, but that's okay.
Rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, 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 it's coming, rumbling, rumbling.
We have some low ones.
Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling,
Let's bring up the lows in that.
rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling.
Oh, there's plenty of violins, don't worry.
Rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling, it's coming, rumbling, rumbling.
Okay. I think we have one more of those in the end, right? Okay, let's mix this from the ground up and then we get to take a listen. We'll start with the rhythm section. Just going to do a little more adjustment here. Daddy Dearest summons the rumbling. Now I'm actually picturing our Friday Night Funkin' AOT mod, and it sounds pretty sick. Okay, these are going to go to a strings track. Because we're going to cut the lows out of them a little bit. Daddy Dearest summons the rumbling is the most cursed sentence I've read in a long time. Thank you. Let's get rid of all those noises at the beginning. Oh, there's a lot of stuff I routed incorrectly here. My bad. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, cool, cool, cool. More like Monster summons the bad songs. Thank you, Hee Hee, dude. You are absolutely right. This may be spoilers for Attack on Titan, but it would much more likely be Boyfriend summoning the rumbling. Yeah, Tercero, it's pretty much done. Let's get those screams in there. Okay.
All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. Never wanted to be the king. I swear. All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife. I swear. Tearless, fearless, burning. You tell me what have I missed? Still wandering in the deepness. If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, I don't want to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to be rumbling, rumbling. It's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling. It's coming, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling. It's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Rumbling, rumbling. It's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Coming for you. All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. Never wanted to be the king. I swear.
Okay, let's take a final listen through. I think we got it. Let me just get level for this. Okay, there we go. Let's take a listen.
Rumbling, rumbling. It's coming, rumbling, rumbling. Coming for you. All I ever wanted to do was do the right thing. Never wanted to be the king. I swear. All I ever wanted to do was save your life. I never wanted to grab a knife. I swear. Tearless, fearless, burning. You tell me what have I missed? Still wandering in the deepness. If I lose it all, slip and fall, I will never look away. If I lose it all, lose it all, lose it all. If I lose it all, I don't want to die another day. I don't want anything, I'm just here to be rumbling, rumbling. It's coming, rumbling, rumbling.
Yeah. Strings are a little too loud at the end. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I love it. Sick. Cool. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. This was fun. I think we're going to wrap it up there. Might stream tomorrow. We'll see. I'll figure out what I'm feeling up for. And then we should be back to a more regular schedule next week. I just felt a little like burnt out this week, so we changed some stuff up. And we had fun with some non-Friday Night Funkin' stuff. But I think this will be up on Saturday, and then more Friday Night Funkin' covers up on like Tuesday and next Saturday. But yeah. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thank you, Puddles, for the super chat. I am also glad you noticed this stream. I'm glad you came and hung out. Yeah, this was a blast. This was fun. And I'll see y'all this weekend at some point, probably. At least for a premiere and definitely for a Tales from Rukon stream on Sunday. Bye-bye. Have a great day.